So I realized maybe some of the protesters I have more in common with than I realized. I mean, that's obviously, an effigy of Pritzker and, Biden, and you see one of Harris there too. Yet they're just vampires. They suck the people dry of your money. Who else knows what else they do? I'm just saying, you got to wonder with as bad as these people are. But yeah, it's not looking good for the DNC. It's empty inside. Everybody is outside. So great job with the Pritzker and the fangs. It is the most genuine picture of Pritzker. The amount of horror he's done to this state. It's bad enough. I've said this so many times because it makes me physically want to throw up when he got out there every day to talk about COVID and how you should be healthy. He doesn't know how to, though, himself. Huh? No. It's just bad image. Doesn't look good. But then none of the politicians in Chicago are ever any good. Again, this Chicago, Cook County literally was a swamp. Like literally before it was elevated out of the swamp. Because like they built the city, then they realized they built it on a swamp. Like in the 1800s, something like that. And so they had to elevate. So businesses were still they had buildings, but they were sinking into the swamp. And so they had to elevate it. And so they kept businesses open. They were able to do it like a section at a time and raised it up. And then, Lake Michigan, that's a whole interesting story there with the reversing the water. And but anyway. I guess somebody put up that the DNC had made the river red for abortion, and it was total parody. They did not do that, but this they did do. So yeah, I was glad to see that. This is what the DNC gets. This is what they get because your deeds eventually, you reap what you sow. People are not happy in Chicago. It's not going to matter what Democrat you put in. They're not happy. It has nothing to do with the candidate. It has to do with the policy of the open borders. So just remember that every time you come across these paid people that push Kamala Harris. Nope, there's been tons of former Democrats in Chicago that have been speaking up and asking for Trump to come there, have been saying they're voting red no matter what. They've been lifetime Democrats, and they're so pissed off because of the image. So just think about it. While those creators on TikTok ignore and act like, the border crisis isn't a crisis, you go tell the black community that in Chicago. I dare you to go say it. Love this.